come off Mounjaro, Ozempic, Wegovy. What in the world do I do now? Well, let's hear it from a doctor. You are you and I am Vincent Buddha 2.0. Hey, welcome back to the channel. I am Vincent Buddha 2.0. So happy that you're here with us today. I wanted to get into a topic today that we're all thinking about or we're all going to go through, right? Some of us are even going through it right now. Shout out to Amy Dene, Amy 2.0. That's kind of where my channel name came from, Vincent Buddha 2.0. She has inspired me. She is one of my favorite YouTubers that talks about tirzepatide, that talks about semaglutide, and I follow her. She puts out a video just about every day, and she is going through a hard time right now. She has had 8 days, 9 days, 10 days, and even over a month between taking injections. And I want to share her channel information right here. Go and give her a subscription, a like, watch her videos as well. So shout out to her. And she has been going through a hard time. Watch her videos on the night that she binged, which was a couple nights ago. And so this is due to, I need to know what to do as well. What do you do? What do I do? She's going through this. She's trailblazing for us. She's a pioneer in this, and she's very, very close to her goal weight. And she's like, what do I do now? And so this is an answer to that, but also to all the questions that we have. What happens when we get close to our goal weight or at our goal weight or even under our goal weight? What do? Do we continue injections? Do we stop injections? What do we do? So let's hear from a doctor at this time. Hey, also don't forget to put a like, put a comment down below, and subscribe if this is something that is helping you in your life. All right, let's get to the video.
Use Ozempic and Wegovy to lose weight, but now you're worried of stopping the medication and getting all that weight back on. Hi guys, it's Dr. Kid here, and in this video I'm going to go through 4 tips and techniques that my patients have successfully used to maintain their weight when they come off Ozempic. Tip number 1, develop habits by creating an environment for weight loss. Developing long-term habits is a key element of maintaining weight loss, not only after following the cessation of Ozempic, but for anyone who wants to maintain weight loss in the long term. Now, we all know changing habits are very difficult, but one key principle I found that's been very helpful is actually from a book known as The Atomic Habits by James Clear. In this book, he talks about creating the right environment for habit change. In his book, he tells us to change our habits. You should not focus on just a specific goal, like I want to lose X amount of weight, or just try harder. Rather, what he tells us to focus on is create systems in our environment that make good habits easier to do and bad habits harder to do.
So what this doctor is telling us is it's about habits, number 1, but also making those habits easier to accomplish even after coming off of Wegovy, coming off of tirzepatide, coming off of semaglutide, and putting those, making your environment an actual easier place to do these habits. Let's keep going. And also, just to let you know, we have this at 1.25 speed or about 2 speed, so we don't get flagged for our content.
To give you an example of what I mean by this, I'm going to give you some examples that you can do right now to your environment to make it harder to perpetuate bad habits. Delete all the food delivery apps off your phone right now. This way it'll make it much harder for you to order takeaway because you have to reinstall the applications again. Turn your TV off at the wall switch and leave your remote really far away from your couch. This will just add that extra few steps that you'll need to do if you want to go binge on the couch and watch Netflix.
So I know when I started this, I stopped eating out. It's a habit now. I'm 2 months in and I stopped eating out. But I do still have Domino's on my phone. I still do have Grubhub and things like that, Uber Eats. Now, I don't use those too much. I usually use those for other people, ordering stuff for them through the church, if they're going through a hard time, whatever it is. However, that would be a good thing to delete off my phone so that I won't go back to that. Now, where I usually get food is from the pizzeria, and they have a phone number I call, they deliver. However, this is really good, especially if you are someone that used to have delivery taken to your house a lot, or maybe you think you'll get into it. Very good habit. Also, turning on and off the TV without the remote. I don't know if this is a big one for me. I don't watch the TV. We have like a 55-inch TV. I don't really watch it that much. I'm usually watching on my phone, and while I'm watching or listening to something on my phone, I'm usually walking, cleaning the house, doing something else, right? Working out. So my habits in entertainment are usually when I am active. So, but if for you this works, then do it. What are some of your examples of what you can do to make it harder to do those bad habits, but easier to do those good habits?
Better still, just cancel your Netflix subscription altogether. Also, throw away all sugary food and junk food from your house right now, and make sure that you don't buy anymore. If it's not in your house, it makes it much more difficult to eat.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! This doctor sounds like he is either married without children or he is single, because I'll tell you what, I live in a house with a wife and 3 kids, 3 small kids, and they have snacks all day long. And my house is more full with snacks than anything else. So the snacks are not going anywhere. And yes, you could say, give them healthy snacks. Buy healthy snacks so you have healthy snacks in the house. Well, you could try that, but your kids like what kids like. But at the same time, what I would say for me, what is a good thing is I find that if I stock up with things that I like that are healthier, I'm not going to eat their snacks. So, for example, if they have Dunkaroos and chips and cookies and things like that in the house, well, guess what I have in the house for me? I have blueberries, strawberries, bananas, fruit, vegetables, things that I can eat as snacks. If I need the snacks, I usually eat 2 or 3 meals a day, and I have maybe 1 or 2 snacks during that day. And so my snacks are fruit with some whipped cream. So that's what I have. So have something always stocked up for you to have something healthy while you're on tirzepatide and semaglutide, and even after as well. Make sure you stock up. Now, if you don't have kids and you don't have people that have snacks like that in your house, and you're putting the snacks in your house, you're just setting yourself up to fail. So get those things out of your house and make sure you stock up on those healthier choices.
Now, you can also make environmental changes that make good habits easier to do. For example, if you like to go to the gym for exercise, make sure that the gym that you go to is really close to your house or work, so there's little resistance on going there. Also, something you can do right now, you can prepare a few sets of gym gear and either leave it at your door or in your car. Therefore, when you're about to go to the gym, there's just one less resistance step to go into the gym.
I think this is a really good piece of advice, what the doctor is sharing here. And that is to make sure that you're going to work out. So make sure your sneakers are there, untied by the door before you go to work or as you go to work, or you have gear that is already in the bag, ready to go the night before, so that you know you're going to go to the gym. Also, pick a gym that's close to you, okay? Not 15, 20, 45 minutes away, right? For me, I have a routine that I do, and whether I'm having a good day or a bad day, I am so habitual in this routine that I made it sure that I'm going to do it all the time. So I wake up, get my kids ready for school, take them to school. I make sure I have a protein shake in the morning, some water in the morning, my pre-workout. Once I take that pre-workout, I am going to work out because I'm really antsy and it has caffeine and I need to get it out, right? So I go ahead and I work out and I make sure I get my workout in. I have 3 to 4 walks a day with my dog that are anywhere between 5 to 15 minutes each. So I'm walking about 45 minutes or so each day. Thank God for my dog. And that is something that I have to do for my dog. So I make sure I do it. And so maybe for you, and then also I have a gym here at my church, a personal gym that is right down my hallway. So I make sure I get my workout. I make sure I get my cardio every day. No one else is going to walk the dog. Sometimes my wife does, but the kids aren't old enough to do it. We live in an urban area, so we don't let them out by themselves. They come with us sometimes, but you need to make sure that the habits that you create now, you're making your environment an easier place, a conducive place to keep on doing this even after you have your shot. That's some great advice right there from the doctor.
Another environmental thing you can do right now is to actually do some meal preparation for the week. Therefore, if you need to eat something during the week, you have some healthy food that's all ready to go for you. Another tip is if you have some spare cash, you can sign up for some food delivery companies that deliver healthy food directly to your door. That way it's all ready to go and it takes minimal effort if you want to eat some healthy food. So hopefully this gives you a good idea of what I mean by environmental change.
This environmental change is amazing, that if you are a good cook and you like to cook, you enjoy it, maybe you don't enjoy it, but you still are a good cook, you can make things, okay, on a Saturday or a Sunday, and you can make it for the week, and then you could put it in Tupperware, put it right in the refrigerator, and you have healthy choices, healthy foods throughout the week, and you don't have to cook every single day. Now for me, I try not to cook every single day for myself. Sometimes I have to do it for my kids and my family and things, but I make sure I do something easy with wraps, okay? I'll get the Carb Balance Mission tortilla, which has like 15 grams of fiber and has like 70 calories each. And so I'll take 2 of those. I'll take some tuna fish not really the main course of it, but it's kind of like a condiment for me because I don't really like mayonnaise too much, even though mayonnaise is in it, and I don't really like mustard too much. So I'll smear that in there. I'll put 2 slices of turkey, okay, cold cuts turkey. I know they're kind of high in sodium, but I put it in there. I put a pickle in there. I roll it up, and I have 2 of those for a meal, and that is about somewhere around 500 calories for that meal. Then I'll do it, even if I have to do it for dinner, I'll do it for dinner as well. And I make sure that I have these stocked up here in the refrigerator at my workplace, and I make sure I have them stocked up in my house in my refrigerator as well. So you have to make sure that you're planning your meals and you know what you're going to eat, because if you get too hungry, you're going to want to binge. If you get too hungry, you're going to want to eat whatever you see in sight, right? And then if you don't like to prepare and you don't like to make your own food, yes, you can go to a meal place where they'll make your meals and they'll send you your meals, and you just pick the healthy ones that are high protein, low carb, and low fat, and you keep on going with that if you have the money to do that. So that was, I thought, a great suggestion from the doctor there. So those are a couple things that you can do, and this is going to be a series of videos where we'll bring these 4 points from this doctor, and we'll see if these are really good ideas for us as we are on semaglutide, on tirzepatide, and as we come off as well when we reach our goal weight. So I want to thank you so much for joining us, and I want to know, what is your goal weight and where are you right now? Please put it down in the comments. Would love to know what you're using, whether it be tirzepatide, semaglutide, which is semaglutide being Ozempic or Wegovy, and tirzepatide being Mounjaro, or even if you're using a compounded version of those. And would love to know your goal weight, love to know where you're at right now, how much you have lost, and how it's going for you, and even how I can help. I would love to take also videos that you would like me to do. I know I've been getting some requests from people and we're working on those, but thank you so much for joining us today. I am Vincent Buddha 2.0, and I'll see you next time. Hey, don't go anywhere. Watch more videos. Watch this video of my week 9 results, and this video is curated just for you. Have a great day.